freezer. Activist in my cup, I pour it by the liter. You a op, get dotted up, nigga, just like a cheater. Y'all know it's bang by the cheese like Little Caesar. My whip game in the kitchen, they like bang, how you do that? Learned it watching OGs and I grew up, now I move that. On a larger scale, I move that. Trials and tribulation, been through that. Benny Fitzgerald, no, I move that. Season act, no, I do that. Fuck with me, get money, no, I do that. You try and play with me in the truck, no, I'ma shoot that. 40 at your top, shot, and put your root back. I stayed with a quarter and 10 for 5 and Nina. Hot boy, 500 degrees, block out the speed, heat the stove. Whip it up, have to put the work in the freezer. System trying to delete us when I feelings really need us. I was strapped in my daddy's sack when he gripped at the penis. I was strapped in my mother's womb when I was just a fetus. Everything I spit is ether, bang I practice, y'all just preachers, need believers. Hoes praise me, oh Lord Jesus. OMG and back, you can't believe it. OMG and back, you can't believe it. Remember I was down, you picked me up and fuck a feature. Oh bitches like, remember me, I'ma act like I ain't meet you. I call it how I see, R.I.P. to my cousin D-Bro. OMG and back, you can't believe it. Remember I was down, you picked me up and fuck a feature. Oh bitches like, remember me, I'ma act like I ain't meet you. I call it how I see, R.I.P. to my cousin Misha. OMG and back, you can't believe it. Remember I was down, you picked me up and fuck a feature. Host for everybody like Keisha, man, she a eater. Oh bitches like, remember me, I'ma act like I ain't meet you. Call it how I see, R.I.P. to my cousin Misha. Activist in my cup, I pour it by the liter. You a op, get dotted up, nigga, just like a cheater. Y'all know it's bang by the cheese like Little Caesar. My whip game in the kitchen, they like bang, how you do that? Learned it watching OGs and I grew up, now I move that. On the larger scale, I move that. Trials and tribulation, been through that. Benny Fitzgerald, no, I move that. Season act, no, I do that. Fuck with me, get money, no, I do that. You try and play with me in the truck, no, I'ma shoot that. 40 at your top, shot, and put your root back. I stayed with a quarter and 10 for 5 and Nina. Hot boy, 500 to put the work in the freezer. System trying to
Yeah. What up?
I can't
We
see
here.
shit.
You can't hear shit?
Huh?
What you say, Johnny?
I can't see shit.
You can't see shit?
Yeah, no,
No,
my shit's down.
His phone's weird. Let's disregard that.
Oh, his phone's weird.
Are we good?
Yeah, we good. We live.
Happy Easter, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 4Shxts.
Oh yeah, it's
Welcome.
Bunny Day.
Oh my God, this man just said Bunny Day. Yo, what's good with y'all, man? He said that shit like he was 8 years old.
We're adults. You can say it's Egg Day.
It's Egg Day. He said
You can say
it's
okay.
Bunny. It's Bunny Day. That's
I
what
like
he said.
bunnies, bro.
It's an egg day.
Or
It's
rabbit.
time- It's time to plant your egg.
Is rabbits good enough
Time
for
to
you?
plant your egg or
Anyway.
something.
Like, I'm
Welcome to
sorry,
the
when I
4Shxts.
think of Easter, I think of
It's
fucking
time to plant
bunny.
your egg in
Listen,
something.
Not a fucking
Guys,
egg. I
welcome
think of
to the
a fucking
4Shxts.
bunny.
Welcome to the 4Shxts. It's a
For shits.
beautiful
For
sunny,
shits.
It's a beautiful sunny day here
For
in England.
shits.
Happy Easter. How you guys doing?
For
What's
shit.
good with y'all, man? We got 5 viewers tuned in right now. What's good
So,
with y'all?
like-
Pat Savage, what's good with you, baby?
So with 4Shxts, we like to air the shits out. You know, talk shit, and air some shit out. First of all, it's a duo of epic proportions between Johnny's ass feet
And Axel's
and the boom
ass
ass
kick.
kicks of some like toilet dumpings, and it's epic proportions this Monday. Monday,
This
Sunday.
Sunday.
So
It's
anything that gripes
it's gonna
you.
knock you into Monday.
So anything that you don't want to talk about, we'll talk about. So because we will definitely talk about it.
Yeah, I had to open up 8 windows to air it out when these fools walked up in here. I didn't know what was going on.
Shits.
We
I was getting punched by different stanks all, and I didn't know what was going on.
It's like, hey, look at me.
You were spraying that Febreze
Good
like it was your
morning.
perfume.
Yo, Febreze.
Vietnam.
I never knew for
Lord,
cheese
here they
could cut
go.
through Febreze.
It
knew
could-
for cheese could cut through Febreze.
It
God
did.
Damn, bro.
It
That shit
literally
was
did.
dank, man.
It took an hour.
You know how
took
he
an
rises
hour.
and shit and everything, and gases do too and shit. So
Some bullshit.
You know, I'm up here and everything. I'm like 6'5" and shit and everything like that. So it's like
Bullshit.
I smell every
bullshit,
fucking
tell
cut and everything. And
He
the
said he rises.
smells and shit and everything. The shit was crazy. They had to light sage up in this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Sage ain't even.
We
We
had
only
to.
worked in one room in this
man.
in this room that we in now.
Automatically
crazy.
lit a candle because
We
it
had,
was.
to, we had to kill all them stank demons y'all was letting off in my
Real,
studio.
man.
That's what
Shit. God
niggas is farting and all types of shit. This is the 4Shxts podcast. I'm yours truly, Mr.Goodbarz. To the right of me, I got my big brother, Beneficial Bane Carter. On my left and on my right behind me, I got my brothers Axile and Johnny Goes. And we talk about the shit that you don't want to talk about on the 4Shxts podcast. There's a lot of things going on in the world, guys. If you don't know, it's a ships hitting the back of bridges in Maryland. You got Diddy running away with Meek Mill in a cage. You got Aiden Ross kissing Sexy Red after she just ran through 18 different people and bananas. I don't know what's going on in the industry and with hip hop, but I'm here to talk about all the shit.
For sure.
It's going down.
Was that a real picture with Meek in the cage?
That was not a real picture of Meek in the cage. That was not a real.
Johnny.
Oh my God.
Johnny.
He would see. That's who they sell those memes to. The people like Johnny, because Johnny be like, oh my God, Meek Mill's in a cage.
Did you just see this?
It's like, yo, it's like, did you want to see him in the
one of those-
cage?
it's
I know
one
he's
of
been
those-
locked up, but damn.
No,
Yo,
I mean he
have
was
you-
like in a dog cage.
Have you guys ever heard of Photoshop? There's no
I know
way.
I know that
Photoshop's
this stuff
been one of the
exists. That's why I'm like I
longest
don't.
things.
That's crazy.
I
But
don't
the thing
know
is, like,
what's real
who was
anymore
that
on that.
brother in that cage, and why was he in that cage? Is my only question.
Yeah, because it was a dude in a cage, in a dog cage.
Who was that brother in that cage? Was that at Diddy's house? Was something going on behind the scenes? Next time on an episode of Nigga Ball Z. But look, listen,
Oh my God! He said, he said, he said, nigga balls.
hey, yo, pause. Anyway, guys, we got a lot going on with us. Johnny
That's
has some-
NIGGA.
Johnny has some news from the metal community. Axel has some news from the video game community. I have a couple things I would like to talk about, and Bang is here to talk about relationship advice and what you should be doing when you make your DraftKings bets this year in the NBA and also March Madness. I think March Madness is almost over. The brackets are almost done. If you have a team in March Madness and you're looking for a bet, somebody that understands the game, understands what's going on, please be sure to check out the 4Shxts podcast, because that's the type of thing.
For
we're about.
shit.
How's everybody doing this morning? Bang, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Happy Easter, everybody.
Yeah,
Me in there.
you do what you doing for Easter? You gonna get some ham? You gonna go for
Man,
Easter egg
yo,
hunt?
this is
What you gonna do?
lit. He said an Easter egg hunt. Wow, that sounds like somewhere like if
sounds
I'm
crazy.
on the Easter egg hunt, that to me and everything's like going out there, and putting the egg and everything, be on the hunt and everything. Where you gonna place your egg?
Bang, for the people at home that really don't understand the slang, what does putting your egg somewhere?
Your
mean?
egg, putting your seed, like your egg. And everything, for it to grow and everything, like an egg and everything with the shell protected and everything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You
He
know, and the
said with the
shield.
shell for protection.
And,
All right.
no,
So
yeah,
so
your egg.
who
I don't know nothing about
So
that.
how?
All
Are
I
you-
know,
so are
is people are out there doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oh, Bang,
I'm in
so
here with
are-
y'all.
So Bang, are you?
I'm in here with y'all.
if-
This is my Easter right here.
Let's say if you were doing Easter egg hunt,
Man, that's
you
an
would be
Easter
the
egg hunt.
one. You'd be the one giving the egg.
The eggs and everything like that. The bunnies be hopping and everything, So
Yeah.
and then they
That
be,
sounded so gangster. I don't know.
they
Yo,
be
those
hopping.
bunnies were everywhere,
Yeah,
though.
they be hopping like Canterbury eggs, and you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Lions and everything, all of that. Real shit. The bunnies be trying to hop to the lion. Real
Okay.
shit.
Okay.
Pat says they better be stuffed with green. Those beans and some herb.
Is that Pat Savage?
That's Pat
That
Savage.
is-
Yo, Sad Pavage. Shout out.
Happy Easter.
He said it better be with some green herbs.
I'm
in
only
there.
gonna be eating candy.
You know where it's at.
Smoking, sir. I'm Mr. Sir Smoke a lot.
No, definitely, man. I just want to say, man, I had a great weekend. I had some fun. Doing some studio remodeling, reamping. It's really funny because today I have to go on at 6 p.m. on the Hip Hop Everything podcast later tonight. I'm looking at it right now on Facebook. If you guys can see it right here. Big shout out to my boy Fifth and Aaron All-Nighter for Street Magic tonight. Every Sunday they have a nice little podcast at 6 o'clock. It's a little adult podcast. I don't know what these guys are going to talk about with me. But hey, man, shout out to the fellas, man, doing the damn thing. They had a show out in Fall River, Massachusetts at the VFW. It was a beautiful experience. I am getting paid for that because I put it on my BMI. Me and Aaron were talking about that a little bit, trying to show artists how to really put their music online and copyright it correctly so that they can be able to get the residual money and the compensation for their music, for creating something, putting something together. We're going to be live on Facebook. When you and your home finally drop that hip-hop podcast, and on me hip-hop everything page on Street Magic, 1K Multimedia, man. Come check us out. It's your boy Fifth and Aaron All Nighter. I'm tonight with them, with Mr.Goodbarz on hip-hop everything. We talk everything hip-hop. Look at my black face with face paint on it. I can't believe it. It looks lovely. All right, man. It's your boy Fifth and them. They doing Aaron All Nighter, man. Shout out to the guys, man. They doing their thing. I'm going to go ahead and like that because that's what I'm here for. I'm here to like everything on y'all pages, even though like y'all don't be like liking my stuff sometimes. Not to say these boys don't, but I'm talking about people on Facebook in general. Yo, big shout out to Royce Alvin too, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to Royce.
Because also me and Royce got a track together, and Royce dropped the craziest 16 I've ever heard. I was like, oh my God, I gotta drop a third verse on this. So big shout out to Hennessy, aka Space Baby Craze.
Dope.
And man, we sound like Griselda, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, dog. We sound like Griselda up in that mug. I was like, man, this is what it should be like. This is rap. Yo, shout out to Dylon and Trippy Jonah too for being a part of the show that's coming up with Flow Free or Die April 13th. We're gonna be at School Street in Nashville, New Hampshire. Man. Big shout out to these guys, man. It's gonna read some really great artists. I get to rekindle with some of our favorite artists and some artists I worked with back in the day. Some of Johnny's family will also be there, so that's gonna be really great to have a family get together and have some fun on stage with everybody. Big ups to podcasts and podcasters, the group, for sharing the 4Shxts podcast, where we talk about the shit that you don't want to talk about. Does anybody want to start this day off with something popping, or y'all want me to do it?
Well, if we have like a group going at least for a little bit to get some people awake for today, that like if we have some gamers in there, since we're talking about some airing some shit out, then like in gaming in general, what are some gaming gripes, so to speak, that get underneath your skin? Doesn't matter if it's modern, doesn't matter if it's retro. Gaming is gaming. What are some of the pet peeves? Even in the comment section, we want to know what gets you pissed off when you're playing a game.
No, matter of fact, Johnny, you do open up with this because you seem like you got a lot to say.
Oh yeah. No,
I know. I'm just leaving that open ended. Let's get that running. Gamers
so
out
my
there.
gripe right now.
Yeah, what's that?
Is whenever I log in and I get halfway through a mission and I'm doing good, I'm getting all my outposts, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing as a soldier, and I'm going right to the drop and I have everything. And logs me out. I'm done.
Well, Johnny, I feel like that's more of a skill issue. I don't think that's because you're having
be able to hook up. Xbox. My Xbox is not hooking up to my TV, so I'm going through.
Okay, Johnny. Again. How old is your Xbox?
Oh, I forget.
I forget how old it is. What generation Xbox do you have?
I think it was Is that a 1?
That's a 1, bro.
That is a 1?
You have a 1. So what that tells you is that you need to update your system and get the newest system so you can play the newest game.
Yeah, but have you ever been logged out? Have you ever been logged out like in the middle of a game or whatever? Like
not on my new Xbox, no.
I'm meaning in general. And has that ever happened?
So,
on Xbox 360 when we were playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and you had somebody call you the N-word and you want to get at them in a team deathmatch, but no.
I remember that.
People remember that though, right?
Yep.
But that's the only time every system. Okay, so for me, Axile, to be completely honest, back in the day when I was younger, I always got the game system or the system generation before the new games came out. So when everybody was playing PS2, I was still playing like fucking PlayStation 1. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I feel you.
I at that when I got the games, they were at that perfection point. You know what I mean? Like they remade the PS1, they remade the PS2. So I was getting those residuals. It's up to Dreamcast basically. So I didn't play online until I got on Xbox 360. You got to remember, PS2 was online for years. People were playing Madden and NBA Live, all that shit on PlayStation 2. True. So I didn't get my first official online multiplayer video game that I ever played was Halo on PC. Before
That was a
even-
huge game.
That was
game.
huge on PC. On
was
PC,
awesome.
not it wasn't.
No,
even
it wasn't even on
Xbox.
Xbox.
It
You're
wasn't
right.
even
The
on-
Evolution of, or Combat Evolved. Yep, I remember.
The very first
was huge.
Halo was in PC, and I remember you had to grab the AOL little disc from Walmart or Market Basket or the Moolahs or wherever you shop at, and you grab the little AOL 1 hour free. So I used to steal like a whole bunch of them joints, and I'd take them to the library and I put them in the library and use extra internet just to download those games, and I was sending really weird text messages to people on AOL. That's what I was doing. I was doing that.
Did everyone do that when they were a kid?
I think everybody did.
I remember
I
Game
think that was a
Shark.
thing.
Game Shark.
I remember
Game
Game
Shark.
Shark.
Game Shark,
I
Game
have a Game
Genie.
Shark. I have a Game Genie for Nintendo.
And also the,
I have
the shit
one.
that
I
we
can't
put
believe
into
that.
the PlayStation to get all the like the Asian games before they were released in the US and shit.
Oh, the little
Like
demos.
like the
Yeah.
Budokai.
The
No,
imports.
like the Dragon Ball Z and shit and everything. The Budokai, like the
Budokai,
the originals.
fucking.
Oh yeah, from that was released over there.
That they only had access to. Yeah, I was shot. It had some links, man.
Yo,
I know what you're talking
those games that came in the DVDs, like sufficed me from
The
going
demos?
To
Yeah.
demos saved me from going to Blockbuster and spending $10
Yeah.
on a game that I'm only going to pay for 3 days.
There was demos coming out from like Pizza Hut, Domino's. You can even get
man.
some from like cereal boxes back.
Let's
in
look
the
at one of
day.
those
Yeah,
old
cereal
those
box-
pizza
cereal
box
boxes
demo
and,
commercials.
Are these like in a
Also
museum now?
magazines.
I think
Is it
so.
Magazines.
Is it their
the
thing
game,
from-
gaming
The gaming
magazines.
magazines, they used to do that too. Game Informer used to do that.
Yo, Game
I had
Informer
I
was
had a
true.
subscription to Game Informer once when I was younger, and they did that off and on
Yeah, that shit was dope.
when that was a thing. You know, I was playing. Kind of like you, I was playing PS1 games when most people were playing like PS2 games. and
Exactly.
shit. But I didn't mind it. Like there were some killer games for PlayStation 1.
Look at the Pizza Hut PlayStation 1 demo disc. If you are a 90s kid, if you came up on this, you know what we talking about.
This
man.
is everything in the late 90s, dude. Every one of these games is like a list.
Oh,
My days in New York. Broadway, the God, that New York street corner pizza. The slices were so big you have to fold them. They were dripping with
He's
cheese
reminiscing,
and
we
sauce
reminiscing.
and the thing.
Steve, you're only 15. You've never
Back in the day when we were younger.
But the cheese and the folding and
He said
New
no.
Yorker pizza from Pizza Hut. This is what pizza's supposed to be.
The commercials don't even look like that no more.
you need help.
Pizza Hut, the best pizzas under one roof.
Kim was an ass.
Like all those, you know, classic golden age of the 90s or whatever, they look just like that.
And this is the Pizza Hut demo disc 1 CD. It came with 2 discs.
I've had this.
With Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, hit him with that PlayStation 1 loading screen.
Oh yeah, man, that's that shit.
Yo, can we roll that back?
Can we
No,
turn it up?
roll that
Can we
back.
turn it up?
oh wait, what?
Can we
Roll
turn
that
up
back.
What does that do for y'all?
Dude, no.
Like,
Just do the thing.
like
Okay?
like how Sega how Sega
Yo,
did,
was it
what
the
Sega
orange
did.
one? The orange triangle?
the what?
Yo,
The-
these dudes
the
got
orange,
their feelings when they heard
diamond
that
there?
sound.
Do you
Turn it
remember?
up.
No, it wasn't the orange diamond. Hit him with the PlayStation.
Yeah, that shit was soothing. That shit
Fuck
was,
yeah.
it was like you was about to
Fuck
enter,
yeah.
you into the
That's when you know the
it's
game-
like you went to another planet.
That's when you know the game was working.
It's like you went to the real
That's
shit.
when
your
it,
mind-
you know it was
Exactly.
working.
That's when you know
well,
it was
man.
working.
1999. Like,
1999 Pizza Hut logo and trademark with Sony. Lifelike Productions. You guys remember this?
This pizza's
And they
really
hit
bad.
you. Oh, so they hit you with the commercial on the game. So it was a DVD and a game at the same time. And what it was a commercial and an advertisement on a disc that you could play in your home without having a DVD.
Cha-cha.
But the cheese.
Ha
ha!
It was great. I love that. I think that
And
idea
they
is so
did that with the
amazing.
wrestling games and shit too. And they-
Yep.
and like
You
that.
think that you buy
WCW.
pizza, but I give you
yo.
DVD?
Ha ha. You get video game instead.
Get ready to test your kart racing
You want the pizza, but I give you a CD. Oh, Crash Bandicoot,
Yeah,
man.
that's a classic. Final Fantasy.
Ah,
Can I tell
Tony
you
Hawk,
something
Pro
though?
Skater.
Pro
Hold up.
Skater.
Two borders.
Come on, man.
Come on.
Yeah,
man.
that shit.
No, that shit. No, that shit was
was lit.
smart. That shit was smart.
shit was lit.
Because what they do is
Shout
go
out to Pizza Hut for recognizing gaming, bro.
they would
like-
take it to Walmart, and Walmart would throw it in their little video game system, and that's what you play for the game. That was the demo. You get a Pizza Hut commercial, the demo, and your kid's like, "Ma, I want to go to Pizza Hut. Can I go to Pizza Hut? Why you want to go to Pizza Hut, son? I just want to go to Pizza Hut because they over there showing you that
Stuffed
shit.
crust pizza and shit.
Yeah, they just brainwashing us.
Yo, bro, I ain't never had no pizza.
Dude, that's the best combo. Cheesy pizza
Fucking
and
cheesy
video games.
crust.
But no,
There ain't
the
nothing
thing
more
is,
cheesier
you
than that.
wouldn't even get
Until I
the,
came out
you don't
here,
even
bro.
have the video game. We were so poor, we just walked up in Walmart. The new games I wanted to play, I played on a little display. disc
Oh,
they
the
did.
display cases.
That's what I'm telling you.
Fuck
I'm
yeah.
trying to show you something. So when you
Helios was
Yeah.
a treat while motherfuckers was eating Pizza Hut. Helios was a treat to motherfuckers while others were eating Pizza Hut, man. You hear
Where's the
me?
butler?
Stuffed crust pizza and shit, bro.
Where's the butler?
Fuck out of here. Motherfucker, yo, bro. That shit
What up,
crazy.
Cody?
Yo, what up? We here,
Yo,
man.
if they did that shit, like
Yeah,
I
isn't
would
that
go
wild,
right to
though? Isn't that
Pizza
wild?
Hut. Like
Niggas play, yo, when PlayStation came out, motherfuckers are still playing Super Nintendo.
Yo, word, Sega Genesis.
I still
yo,
play Super Nintendo.
Yo, Axel, can you drop them that vintage gamery you have? I want to show people that.
Yeah.
Oh.
That vintage-
Sega and Super
Like
Nintendo.
we gotta put these guys on today, guys. Axel Braun, a architect. He went to the depths of hell and Hades to grab this
Artifact,
This,
dude.
to grab
We
this
have
called
an
Artifact.
from
Yeah,
ancient
Artifact.
times.
from the
This is
ancient times.
this is something that was really big, kind of in our time.
What y'all niggas know about that? What y'all know about that? You don't know how
Original
many
cart.
I would have beat you up in middle school for this game. I would have walked up on you like, "Hey, yo, you got that new Sega?"
Round one.
I would have Mortal Kombat you just to grab this. This is a vintage Mortal
Fight.
Kombat 2 when the combos was real. This is when combos came into play, right, Axel?
Up, down, left,
this
right,
is when they
trigger,
perfected
A,
it.
B.
This is when they perfected the combos
Select start,
and got
whatever.
everything ready. Nothing
That and Killer
Nothing
Instinct.
can prepare you. All the fierce combat
For a true ass whooping.
of the one arcade smash gathered for the Mortal Kombat 2.
Test your mic.
I was ready to fight somebody over this. I took all your. You remember that pizza in the morning you used to got, the sausage pizza, the egg and cheese sausage pizza you get in the morning. I was betting my sausage pizza on people, and I'll pull up to their crib.
That's at school. That's at school breakfast.
That's at school breakfast.
That's at school breakfast and
I
school
swing-
lunch
I
and
swing
everything
on you
like
for
that.
that.
Yeah.
That was
Hey, yo,
everything
Lord,
in the 90s.
Lord, what's good with you, baby? I see you over there.
That's
in the cut.
Lord, how you doing?
that's like 10 people getting together after school and having a tournament every Friday after school.
You getting jumped.
Like these are the type of games that brought like people together, like that in arcade games. Arcade games.
Look how
were
beautiful this
definitely-
is.
Arcade games had such a rough time getting to consoles because they never got it right. Mortal Kombat was one of the very first arcade types that,
That's classic.
if it wasn't for Mortal Kombat, you wouldn't have the ESRB. The rating system
Finish him.
became a thing because of Mortal Kombat's blood and gore. It was so violent that they needed to put a restriction on it.
Flawless.
Hey, yo,
victory.
Axel, like, to be honest, this is so beautiful. Like, I'm looking at it, and this to see this black cartridge, like this cartridge, this game, this technology was a part of my life.
It's a cart. You pop
It-
it in.
It's
and
crazy, bro. This is why I make music. This is why I do everything I do.
Sega.
You know what I mean? Like, and it's just so beautiful to have this in my hand, to see it. So many memories. I used to.
inspired
I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't know if you guys remember Sonic and Knuckles, right? So if you take Sonic and Knuckles, it had a cartridge top on the top of it, and if you took NBA Jams, the old school NBA Jams game, and put it on the top, it unlocked the aliens in the game. And I was scared to death of those aliens, and I ran out of my parents' house because my big brother and his friend decided to play that game, and I scared the hell out of me because I've never seen pixelation like that in my life. So I ran off like a scared little kid and played the game by myself so I could see and try to understand what the pixelation was doing. So it just shows you when your brain receives something, you don't understand anything about what's going on in front of you until you really assess it yourself. So, yeah. And I was scared of Doom, too, so don't get it twisted.
Doom was scary as fuck.
Doom was scary back in the day, dude.
It
When
still
you're
kinda
like
is.
8, it still kind of
I'm playing it right now, and it still
I
kind
know
of
y'all
is.
remember Turok.
Oh, my God.
Turok was scary as fuck too.
Oh, my God. Okay, I remember I remember the cheat code for Turok.
And take a gander at the disc 2 right here. You have it just on the left of the over here that you have Gran Turismo 2 and Sledstorm. Gran Turismo 2.
Oh yeah.
Gran
facts.
Turismo in its entirety is one of the most
Need for Speed.
realistic racing games you'll ever see.
Ever.
And back then, it was kind of ahead of its time still.
Very ahead of its
it
time.
It was. That and
Very ahead of its time.
What else?
Hey Joe, we love you too, man. You take it easy. Yeah, sure. What's good with you, baby?
Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur was ahead of its time.
Yo, Dreamcast. When Dreamcast came out,
Dreamcast was revolutionary.
that was it. That was the new age.
Do you remember SOCOM?
That's beyond PlayStation.
I never played SOCOM.
SOCOM is dope.
I never played
SOCOM.
SOCOM.
I remember LAN parties where people had like computer on computer, big body, fat butt computers sitting all around the places, man. And it was a LAN party. You didn't have the internet. You didn't have access to it. And this would be at like your local card shop. You know what I'm saying? When you buy your dice set for D&D. And I was the hood little black kid that was interested in the shit. And they all look at me and expect me to steal something. But I didn't. I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Right with them. And they were surprised. They were so surprised. Shout out to Maine, man. In Portland, Maine. There's a comic book store at the bottom of the hill. That was my spot. I used to pull up there all the time. That was my spot. Such an amazing. I learned how to drive on that game. Pat Savage says on Gran Turismo.
On Gran Turismo, absolutely.
God.
That's where I learned how to. Like
That's
I
crazy.
played.
I thought Driver taught me how to drive a little bit, but
I started getting back into it.
Cruising
That's a good game.
was where-
That's a
yeah,
good game.
That is where I learned, and that was at Boys and Girls Club and shit and everything.
So that's an arcade game too.
Oh, man,
that started
that's-
as an arcade game. Cruising USA.
yeah, Cruising
Yep.
USA is dope.
USA, yo.
That was an arcade port.
Stuffed crust pizza. You'll get another demo.
Yo, everybody's gonna go to Pizza Hut today.
Stuffed
to watch
crust
that podcast.
pizza.
Yo, Pizza Hut, let's go.
Screw the ham.
Spiral. Look at this dude. Tomb Raider. Tetris.
Tomb Raider.
Yo.
I had Sledstorm too.
Tomb Raider.
Like, dude, you did.
Oh,
You did
hell no. You can get an advertisement from me,
fuck
sucker.
this shit.
You can get
Tomb
an
Raider opened up doors for Chowder and shit like that.
Oh, yeah,
Skip
for
it.
Uncharted.
Skip it.
Yeah, for Uncharted.
Uncharted things.
Yeah. No, Uncharted is a dope game.
It is.
No purchase necessary. See inside of package for details.
So this
Sweepstakes
is.
ends December 19th. I was about to be.
So this
like,
is the
I
when
don't
you
know
pop
why
in the
Angelina
disc.
Jolie
This is
don't,
what you
do a
see.
Tomb Raider again.
I don't know. I think she's too old for that, bro.
Nah, she could be aged and
Look
shit and
at
everything.
that.
And then there's
That
a new
is
one. Then there's a
old
new
school
one,
as hell.
Like, you know, like how the
Ape
Crocodile
Escape.
Hunter had his kids and shit.
Yeah,
Tomb Raider with her kids.
that's true. That's true.
OG fucking menus. Look at that.
Hey, yo, Ape Escape is a fire game. They slept on Ape Escape.
Awesome.
Johnny never beat none of these games.
None.
Nope.
I
Nope.
never did.
Not even
Beat the,
one.
beat the controller up.
I beat Ape Escape.
Beat the controller up, smashing the controllers.
No, I just
And the TVs
it didn't
and
hold
shit.
my attention span at that moment in time for me. It was just like I did that, got my ass kicked, then I'd just go build Legos.
You was one of those
Let
kids.
me take my mind
I
off
was
of this.
literally
I'm a build
Watching
something.
Sailor Moon putting together fucking Legos and shit.
no, actually, I'd be listening to the Harry Potter series.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're young.
What you talking about?
Yo, remember Parappa the Rapper?
Yeah, Parappa
Yep.
Rapper.
That
Or Lord
was
of the
the
Rings.
shit, too.
That was another
Kick,
one.
punch,
Yeah, that was that shit.
left, hook.
Yo, the music on this is amazing. I miss using the camera mode, and Pat says he used to perv out to checking out Laura,
Yep.
even though it was just triangles.
We used to
Pat, you was looking at triangles, my boy.
we used to think that this was fucking
high def.
high def everything.
Hey yo, I don't
So
give a fuck.
good, bro.
Mega Man Legends 2 looked just like this, and it's still fire game. This is when 3D was starting to hit.
This is where everyone's saying like, "Yo, they did a great job
That's
making
my
those
man
monkeys."
right there. Ha! Huh! Caught your little self. So a funny thing about this, the same people that made Metal Gear Solid made this game.
Snake.
Yep.
The same people that
Snake.
Whose footprints are these?
made.
Who goes there?
Huh? You had to make do, bro. That's what Pat says. Pat says.
Hot take, or probably like I don't know if it's a good take or not, but like Metal Gear Solid is a masterpiece and is an art.
That's
Siphon Filter was L2 and shit. Like,
I love Cypher Filter.
Cypher Filter is a great game.
When you were able to do like able to go at it with each other, chase each other around and shit.
I love that. That multiplayer like GoldenEye.
Yeah.
But listen, Metal Gear Solid had a different vibe to
The
it.
PlayStation 1 Metal Gear Solid. Can we play the intro?
Oh my god, man.
Metal Gear Solid is how the Call of Duty is to fucking what is it Halo Halo or whatever.
Oh, Halo, yeah.
You know, that's how that was like Siphon Filter to Metal Gear Solid.
Now, I'm not gonna hold you. The first Metal Gear was like so intriguing, man. The second one confused the fuck out of me, man.
Yeah.
But the third one, Snake Eater, wrapped it up really good.
It was a prequel. That was
It
a prequel.
was a prequel, and I got to understand. But Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater is Metal Gear for Nintendo.
Correct.
That Metal Gear 3 is that.
Oh, okay.
Siphon Filter, though, I'm gonna tell you something about Siphon Filter. My little brother used to act just how Logan, that's the name, that's the main character. You know how I used to look around like this? My little brother used to roll around the house and act like Logan in the game and mimic it to a T as his little 5-year-old kid because he couldn't play the game. So he would watch me play and he would think that he was in that world. And that little,
it's like watching Spider-Man.
Dude, if you ever saw simulation happen and come in real life, that's when I realized video games is crazy. Because this kid mimicked every animation in the game, how they aimed up and shot, you know, how the lock-on system and shit.
Yeah.
My little brother was doing that, bro, around the crib. And he'll just roll, so he'll roll out of a room when you wake up in the morning and pop up on you and say, gotcha, nigga, and shoot you.
Yeah.
Bro, it was crazy. It was crazy. JoJo's a wild, bro. Yo, shout out to JoJo, man. Metal Gear Solid 1, introduction, Siphon Filter, we in the building.
This gets me in my feels.
Dude, low key, like I want to play this game again, but I want to play it rematch.
You and me are gonna play this because I want to play it again.
I do too.
I just played it recently, and
What made you feel some type of way?
I want to play 3 again.
it really fucking does. It really does.
It's a good game.
How did you feel some type of way?
Who would you say? Would you say the Professor or Meryl?
Resident Evil also, man.
Resident Evil 2 was.
Meryl.
You would say Meryl
Even
first?
Meryl.
I ain't gonna hold you when I found out.
Director's Resident Evil director's cut.
Him first.
Resident Evil director's cut.
Director's the second one.
It's a director's cut, the first one. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
director's cut where they had everything like unlocked scenes.
Yo, those graphics are good.
Other
Metal Gear was
routes.
good, bro.
For real,
other
those are
routes
good
you go.
graphics.
For the time, this was
They were
top
pretty good.
notch.
This is like graphics like 007.
Yeah, yep. Just like
Literally.
007. Just
Yeah.
like 007.
Like, look at that. I'd buy that.
Hideo Kojima back then was still ahead of its time.
Oh yeah, he was a beast.
This is 1998. PlayStation 1.
The Colonel.
David
Hayter.
Okay, David. Pause. David Hayter. Side note:
Hayter?
he wrote the screen.
Pat says Resident Evil was dope as fuck.
David Hayter wrote the screenplay for X-Men 1 and 2 back in the early 2000s.
Did he?
Facts.
I didn't.
Facts.
So the voice of Snake wrote X-Men?
Yes.
That makes so much sense now.
If you look up real quick, X-Men 1 and 2 for the early 2000s, those first two that came out,
Yeah.
he wrote the screenplay for that. He wrote, and I want to say directed, but I believe he.
That's amazing.
He helped co-create it. David
X-Men
Hayter is a
1,
man.
The movie?
The movie, the first two movies. Look up the director or screenplay writer. Either that or David Hayter.
Just write David Hayter's
David
name.
Hayter, X-Men.
That's amazing. I didn't know that, Axile. Hayter. How you spell his last name? H-T-Y-E-R? His name is Hayter. Yes, he did. He has a cameo.
Screenwriter and director.
And he has a cameo in it.
Yep.
He plays himself.
Let's get him out of here.
That's him. So that's Solid Snake here.
Chief Donald Anderson and the
That's crazy.
Ha ha!
For shits.
For shit.
But this intro is so iconic in so many ways, mostly because of how different this game was to every game coming out in that era.
What's the insertion method?
Like the fact that you have to fight Psycho Mantis and you have to switch to port number
Yo,
2
you
in
gotta
order to
switch
beat him
controllers
because he was reading your every freaking move.
That was amazing.
There's no other game like that
After the SUV
back then.
gets as close as it can, dispose of
Scaring the shit out of little kids
you'll have to swim.
since the 90s.
That was Fatal Frame for me. That game scared the shit out of me.
I would love to play the remaster of this. That's for GameCube.
Resident Evil 2
GameCube?
was definitely
I was
a
thinking Nintendo
scary
64
game for
too.
me.
Steph, what's good with you?
Fatal Frame though.
He said GameCube.
You had to get
GameCube was
so
dope.
close
GameCube was
to
fire.
it, and the more close you got to it, the more damage.
Yeah, I know. You get the camera.
Like those jump scares are insane.
So
I
in
never
that
played that one.
So in this one, he's approaching Shadow Moses Island, and he has to infiltrate it through a mini sub. And his Colonel Anderson or Campbell, whatever. Is
I hate the fact that
directing it.
Revolver Ocelot is a good guy in Metal Gear Solid 5, and I don't know why. I still haven't gotten over it. I tried to like the fact that he's a good guy, but I don't like it.
Remember Echo?
I do remember Echo.
The dolphin?
Yeah,
The dolphin thing?
Yeah.
I remember
That
that.
shit was promoted heavy. That shit was dope. It was a dope game.
It was dope. It was a good. You know what it reminded me of? The Donkey Kong water level all the way through, though.
Oh, don't even get me started. That is like the top tier freaking songs of video games, period.
This game was a 4-disc game, by the way.
Nope, 2 disc.
2 disc? Was it 2 discs?
It's
Oh, that's
2 disc.
Final Fantasy. That's 4 discs.
Final Fantasy 9 is the best one for me.
9 and 8 is my favorites. I like 10 too. 10 is good.
Yeah, 10.
But yeah, that's the intro.
8 and
Did
10.
anyone ever beat all the Final
Stop
Fantasies?
Yeah,
Or
this-
did you
yeah,
just
this
play
shit.
as got
That
up
shit
to a
was
certain
crazy.
Each
point?
one was different.
Yeah,
Each
Siphon Filter.
each
Siphon
Final,
Filter was the true.
each Final Fantasy was different. So it depended on what storyline you really gravitated towards.
Because for me, it seemed like Fable, or Skyrim,
We should make a mixtape out of all this music.
Fable was a good game.
True.
where they're great games, but I felt like
Look at the intro.
up to a certain standpoint, they're just dropping the game, and then I'd be like, all right, let's check this one out.
Yeah, this is better than Metal Gear Solid, the graphics. Metal Gear Solid.
I don't think so.
Look,
That's debatable.
look close.
Was it
Bang,
Tomb Raider?
Bang's picking a fight right now.
That's
Look,
debatable.
Look,
What the
look,
dude?
it look
What?
like- it
What?
look-
These
it
guys
look
look
like-
like,
it look like Tom
007
Cruise.
characters,
It
dog.
look like Tom Cruise right quick.
They look like
So
cardboard
Axile-
faces.
Axile and Bang have the one-on-one on Siphon Filter versus Metal Gear. Guys, in the comments, who do you have? Are you a Siphon Filter fan? Are you Metal Gear Solid? Do you believe in Snake? Snake?
He look like
Snake?
Bruce. He look like Bruce Wayne.
Or do you like Logan?
He look like Bruce
They
Wayne
look
right
like
now.
Legos, dog. They look like fucking Lego characters, man.
No, I was talking about the uniforms, not the face. The uniforms and shit. Cause you seen Snake, you seen bro, he looked like blocks. He looked like a fucking Autobot swimming in Metal Gear Solid. And, come on, stop the cap, bro.
Yo, you look like a
Stop the cap, man. Stop the
looks
cap.
looks like a polished character in 007.
Pat Savage said cardboard faces in triangular places.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yo, they look like
Look
they
at
have
this,
peanut
dude.
heads. It looks like they took a
Yo, that was fire,
peanut.
Pat. I fucks
This look
with
like
you.
007.
That dude kind of like 007.
Yo, is this slappers only? Or
This man is still alive.
How is that possible?
looks like when Kim Possible was trying to be a video game.
Yo, that's crazy. The Siphon Filter was dope, though.
No, the video game
Yo,
was
don't be
great.
hating on
Siphon
Kim
Filter was
Possible.
Great.
Oh man.
Both of them, but I'm saying, he looked like an Autobot when he was swimming, bro. Now what the fuck was that? His metal was really in gear.
Hey, yo, what? That's
Underwater.
crazy.
Underwater.
That's
How
crazy.
does that work?
Oh, yo, who y'all got, man? Y'all got Kendrick versus J. Cole and
Get the fuck out of here. Nah,
Well,
I heard Drake.
Wait, what?
I heard
What?
it was Drake.
Drake. Okay, so Kendrick made
Future,
a diss.
Future and Drake.
No,
No,
Future.
Future and Kendrick.
Kendrick
to
made a
Drake, and
diss to
diss Drake.
Drake and J. Cole, quote unquote. So what do y'all think? Who y'all got? Who think the top three? That's the big three that everybody says. Everybody calls.
I
them
mean,
out.
that shit's a hoax, man. These niggas work together. They trying to sell. They trying to
make bread.
They trying to sell you. They trying to sell you something. They're not trying to.
They
Really
ain't
tell
no
you.
feud. They ain't no feud.
Saying something right now.
Tell you.
Like, nah,
really
they're
trying to
working
tell you
together.
anything.
They're like, yo, my numbers are
they all
down.
in
Yo,
together.
mine are too. Want a beef? Yeah.
That's like the whole like Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem beef. There was really no beef. It was just all fucking
Yeah, he
publicity.
just,
Publicity.
But
he
but
just put him
MGK
into
does
a
really
whole nother
desire
genre.
his.
I know.
What is
offspring.
MGK? Did he
That's
go
cra-
back to
that's
hip hop and
crazy.
wearing dresses again?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think people
He did?
wearing
Yeah.
dress. Who wore
Who,
dresses?
MGK.
Hold on, MGK.
Yeah,
Who
he
else?
did.
Who else? What's his name? The rapper that be wearing the beads and shit and everything.
Who?
What's his name? Yachty.
Oh, Yachty did. Yeah,
Yachty and
yeah.
like twerking at a show and shit.
I don't.
Bro, what the fuck is going on?
No, don't you bring that up. Don't you? Don't you do?
Pause.
Don't you put
Pause.
that
What the
on
fuck
my
is going
podcast.
on, bro? What the fuck is
Pause.
going on?
Listen,
I don't know.
listen. The game is messed up. Look, I'm gonna show you one thing.
And then he
This
was
is
in the video
no.
when Lil Baby
Oh,
came
no.
out and shit and everything.
I'm just gonna show y'all this.
no.
Since
Like,
everybody in their bag about it.
all
no.
on stage and shit like, and then next thing you
Uh-huh.
know,
Oh no.
And I was his biggest fan.
You was his biggest fan. That
Oh,
make.
hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's wrong.
I know it's wrong.
I want my own room.
I want my own room.
Take it easy on him, Granddad.
Talk to him, Granddad.
Just trying to come to terms.
Dreams and nightmares might not be the goal for some folks anymore. Talk to him, Granddad.
He out the loop.
Think I might be.
It's okay, son.
It's okay. It's okay. We here for you. We gonna talk to you. It's okay. It's okay. You was listening to Dream and Nightmares at McDonald's when you was going ordering that double McDouble, being a bitch ass nigga.
Goddamn.
Talking some, you can find me in my old hood. But it sounded just like that too, like he was speaking through the McDonald's sound, like he ordering food. I been shouting through my old hood, but I gotta do it. That's what it sounded like. That's that whole album. So if it, you know what I mean. Shout out to H&H Bros. I mean potatoes, man. Talk about the bros back there. You want a snack house? man.
Polygonal hoes.
Polygonal hoes. So what we got on the next list over here, yo? What we got? What we got coming up? We got this metal injection news from.
Can we hit on that real fast?
What do you want to talk about, Johnny?
I didn't have a chance to read the article.
Mudvayne's Chad Gray says Motley Crue is finished. Is that what that says?
That was one of them. Yes.
I mean, they have been for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shall we-
Mudvayne's Chad Gray
okay.
says Motley Crue should just blow out at this point. It's hard for me to watch. That's crazy.
Should we point out or bring up the forever shooting star?
Dr. Feelgood.
Yo, they
the Dr.
beefing in
Feelgood?
metal too, though. That's
Should we bring up
crazy.
Dr. Feelgood? Maha! Kickstart Maha!
Mother's
There's
door.
beef in every work field.
So, look, no, this is what I want to know. So 1-on-1 in the ring, no gloves. You know what I'm saying? Bare knuckle boxing. Who's throwing the hands? Who getting their ass beat? Mudvayne's Chad Gray, and you got your boy right here from Motley Crue. Who y'all got? Who's taking the ones?
All right, I love
Chad.
Motley Crue
Chad.
for what they were, but Chad Gray right now
Chad.
looks like he would slap the shit out of him and put him to sleep. Like he's like, dude, you're giving me a bad
What
rap.
if he caught in his
Chad.
chin wrong and
Look
shit
at Chad Gray's
September?
face right there. Look at Vince.
But if he caught in
look
his
at
bitch
that real
ass chin,
fast.
if he caught in his bitch ass chin, his eyes roll back and everything, nigga. Like, and then he's like, come on, bro. Come on,
Chad's
man.
over there like,
if
bro.
he hit wrong, if he tapped
You're
wrong in the
embarrassing
wrong
me.
part of his chin, his head is spin.
Yo, Vince,
Yo,
eyes
Gordy
roll
was.
back.
Hey, Gordy, you hear me? Gordy was
Damn,
good with
nigga,
you.
Vince looks like a power bottom.
Shit.
Fuck this dude.
Judge a book by his
Chad.
cover.
Get this
Book
fool.
by his cover.
Yo, that's crazy.
Dude looks like a Rosie O'Donnell that you would get off of like Wish.com.
That's crazy.
Nah, but Chad's face right there is just like, bro, you're making me look bad.
That's crazy.
You're doing me dirty.
That's wild. I can't believe
Fuck
that
Vince,
just
dude.
happened.
He looks like he'll get him a bad bag and tell him it's over.
It's over. It's
Facts.
over. So let's see what's going on with this, Johnny. In a new interview with the Jessa Lee show, Mudvayne singer Chad Gray was asked about the first record he ever got into when he was discovering music. He responded and subscribed to Blabbermouth. My cutting teeth metal record is so weird you even say the band name now, considering what's going on with that band. It's Motley Crue. Too Fast for Love. Too Fast for Love and Shout Out the Devil, man. Just fucking absolute game changers. My mom had me when she was 17 years old, he explained. So I would cruise to the strip with my mom and her friends and fucking Peter Frampton and the Eagles and Led Zeppelin. That was on the radio. So that's what I grew up with. So I grew up in a very musical household because my mom was still young and it was basically the classic rock era in real time. So I grew up on a lot of really great music. But I'm telling you, fucking what? Nothing touched me like the first time I heard Motley Crue's Livewire. The opening riff to fucking Livewire was like, what? Like I said, I had a familiarity with the music. He hasn't talked shit yet. I knew music and I knew good music. But that was the shit I just like. It bit me. It fucking bit me. Gray said that he went on to discover Metallica and Slayer, and after which he got into a heavier music and didn't care about Crue anymore. The Crue was still Crue, he clarified, but Theater of Pain and shit, it was like full of tilt hair metal versus Shout Out the Devil. Yeah, they were really wearing fucking leather. Yeah, they were hair dressed up, teased up, but they looked fucking tough and they had fucking handcuffs like belts. It was just a lot of really cool heavy metal imagery. And the Theater of Pain comes in and it's like pink zebra skins, fucking tights, and full tilt hair metal. So there are moments on that.
They were skin tight.
Skin tight. It was very,
Spandex.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Spandex was definitely a big part
You
of
had
it.
the hair metal and metal was
only
splitting.
thing
I love cheese. I love that
I would
80s hair
think of-
metal. I love the way they did it.
Anyway.
You know, I
would
agree
think,
with them.
only thing that I would think of in tight spandex would be Denise Austin.
These are
You know what I mean?
full-grown
Like in the
men.
80s, like-
These are
Why did you say that
full-grown
like
men.
You're trying to call her out.
You know what I'm saying? Like something like
Bang,
that. Like,
bang.
You know,
These are
that's what
full-grown
attracted
men
me to-
with
no-
mascara and
no one's thinking
hairspray.
about none of that, bro. No one's thinking
Saying
about
shout
that.
out the
She
devil
about
and
to
shit.
call Bang up.
Nah, we ain't. Yeah, man. Fuck. Damn, bro.
Anyway, continue.
No one wanted to think about. I don't even like to think with football and shit with niggas in tights. Like, fuck out of here, man. This is what.
I don't think is any weird thing. I think these guys were performers, and I think they were putting themselves out
I
there.
think they were fucking and doing different drugs and trying one another out.
Wait,
They were making good music, but they were trying one another out. That's why they were peeling and pulling all these pop
Hey,
butters and everything out, bro. I ain't
Pause.
against it.
No, that's
just
how
what
they're
it
getting the
was.
high. That's how they're
They were
getting the
getting
high
They
screams
were
and
getting
shit.
high and sucking the fucking.
You know, that's how they're getting the high screams. They have spandex all the way up skin.
pause.
Yo, they were hitting high notes. Axel.
Yo.
Axel just said it.
Yo,
That's how they got the high screams?
Wait.
Axel, you said that's how they got the high screams?
Yeah,
Pause.
spandex and tight
Wow.
clothing. Exactly. They had
Yo,
like,
yo,
very
yo,
little
yo,
space.
yo, yo.
Goddamn, bro.
So again, who will win in a one-on-one match between these two guys?
Like I said,
too
he'll get
far.
him a bad bag.
I love that 80s hair metal. I love
Everybody
that
was
cheese.
making
I
fun
know
of
why
the
they
guy
did
that
that
looks
shit,
like fucking
you know? It's
somewhat
fucking
like
great.
Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels' little brother.
Yeah. John Michaels.
John Michaels, but with an S. It's like,
Versus fucking
The dude from fucking Twisted Metal.
Insane Clown Posse or
No, that's not Insane Clown Posse.
No,
that's like
no.
he's a
Twisted
posse
Metal.
of all.
That's like Twisted Metal. The clown.
he looks like Steven Tyler if he had 200 pounds.
No,
on
no,
him.
1,000 Corpses, son. The House of 1,000 Corpses, son.
I can see that. I can
The
see
House
that.
of 1,000 Corpses, son.
I
Shout out
think
to
it's
Rob
dope that
Zombie.
it-
Shout out to Rob Zombie though.
I think it's dope
He
that
wasn't
his hair
wearing
goes
all of
into
that
his
and
makeup.
everything. He came out like he came out from the grave.
Yeah, no, Rob Zombie.
Rob Zombie,
Rob Zombie's the truth.
His presence and how his
No
apparel,
media can touch him.
He would show up like he was just
Yo,
came from the cemetery.
Raph, what's
Correct,
good
yeah.
with you?
I was wondering with
That's different. That's
Pantera
different.
real fast. I hadn't had time to read the article. I wanted to because he said something about them being a tribute band. I want to see if if they're making music as Pantera, or if they're just playing old songs.
John, what is this in the podcast?
What the fuck is that,
What is
bro?
So
this?
that Me and my
What's going on? You talking all this new shit, but you put this in the podcast chat,
Get
dude?
the fuck out of
is
here,
this?
Yo,
man.
can we zoom in real quick?
What is
Can
going
we zoom
on?
in?
What is
We
going
gotta
on?
zoom in.
so this
Enhance.
me and my family
Enhance.
because we were talking about family earlier. We recently rekindled a lot, and we haven't.
All right, Lord, I appreciate that, Brody.
Hold up.
And we haven't talked.
Devil's
for-
Rejects from Ralph. That's the name of the movie.
Devil's Rejects, yeah. That's the
For-
one. And rest in peace to him and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He did a great job and everything in that film. You already.
Sam Haig.
Yo, what's going on right here? Johnny?
Sam
Talk to me.
Haig.
Me and my family rekindled,
Yeah.
and we haven't seen each other for almost
Who
5
is
years.
this?
This is my brother. This
Recently?
is
What is
what-
going on?
This is one night
I'm
with
concerned.
us.
Johnny drugged him.
He was not.
Straight out roofied him.
He was
Yo,
not
he said he
roofied.
straight up roofied.
Yo,
him.
he straight roofied.
He said no Diddy.
He was not
What
roofied.
the fuck is going on?
No Diddy though.
Yo, that's crazy.
No
What?
Diddy, right? No Diddy, right, Johnny? Johnny, no Diddy, right?
There's no foul play.
All right, no Diddy.
He did that on
That's
his
what he
own.
That's what they call it. No Diddy, like I don't even know, like this shit's different.
It
I don't even want to speak. Like who the fuck thinks of that, man?
Yo, somebody copyrighted the words "No Diddy."
What the fuck
A
is
rapper
going
Philly
on?
did that shit. I was like, yo, he's a genius. I would have did the same shit if I had the bread right now. I would have did it. That's $150 I would have used, bro.
Yup.
Damn, bro.
Fuck. If I had the bread, if I didn't have to pay that rent, man, I would have had that No Diddy boy. He had that shit the day niggas was saying No Diddy. He had it copyrighted on paper, trademark under his name.
He had it on a
I
T-shirt
was
the
like,
next
yo,
day.
he had that shit on a T-shirt with a hashtag No Diddy. It's mine. He from Philly too. I was like, yo, he's a genius.
So
He's a
be,
genius.
Be careful partying with my family or partying with me
What
this
happened to him?
this may
Speaking of
end up
honest,
like you may end up
Is this
like
at Diddy's house?
You got a lollipop.
Diddy.
Got a lollipop in this. Come on, bro.
Lollipop.
Yo, straight put mercury in his
Glasses
shit.
and shit for like safety glasses.
Yo, this is crazy. What's on his glasses? That shit looks
Don't
crazy.
party around Johnny. That's what I'm saying.
Yo, what the fuck
Just
is
don't-
on there?
you may
Yo, hold up.
you may end up
That
like
lens
this.
right there.
Yo, what's going on?
Oh,
Is
that's
that a
me.
reflection or
Yeah.
No, look at
Or
the
collection.
reflection.
Is it a
Someone's
reflection or
taking a
collection?
picture.
Can we
No,
zoom
look,
in?
It's Johnny's sick ass in the reflection.
Can
Take
we
a
zoom
picture
in?
of him. You can see the phone right
Yeah,
there.
man.
Yeah, can we
got
zoom
the
in?
fucking phone
Can we zoom
there,
in?
Man.
Yep, that is me.
That's crazy.
What the fuck?
We can't zoom in.
We can't zoom
Okay.
in right now.
That's the
Alright.
closest I could get,
Don't
honestly.
party.
And he ate
Why are you doing
Don't
this
party,
to your
bro.
family
Don't
members?
party.
he ate half that lollipop.
Hey, yo.
Laced.
And he woke up
Laced.
Yo,
Lace.
yo, listen.
Like that Tiger song. Give it
that lollipop moved to his eye. And he
Shout
walked
out to
out with it on his sweatshirt.
My-
He was
John,
feeling pretty good.
John, it looks like you with a beard, bro. Why are you doing this to yourself?
Cause this may happen to you if you party with me a little too hard.
Bro, this would never happen.
You're
to me.
lucky we didn't
You
get
are
the
not
Sharpies.
Diddy. You gotta fight me.
No,
I rest my case. I rest my
It's
case.
different when this nigga says something
Oh,
like
wait,
that.
wait.
It changes. When
We-
you party with me,
first off,
when
we
you said
don't-
nope. You said when you party with me, this might happen to thee. And I was like, no,
Oh,
no,
no,
that's what you
man.
said. That's what you said. That you
may
said
end up-
that.
you may end up like this.
No, not me, sir. I would not end up with my
Johnny
legs
B.
up in
don't.
the air like this. You got this young man's mouth all open. This is disgusting. What did you put in his mouth? Why did you put that in his mouth? And why is this happening around you? I'm about to put you on trial, nigga.
Oh,
Dun,
shit.
dun.
Motherfucker. Yeah, that part.
Okay, this was great
No
because
hot
first
chocolate.
off,
People's court. The plaintiff.
The plaintiff, John.
first off,
Ghost.
it was
Dun, dun, dun.
What up, Jamal? Why is his face like this, Johnny? Talk to me. You don't even know what's going on right now. He can't even plead his case. He's getting arrested.
Let's just say
he's getting arrested.
we haven't seen each other for almost 5 years or been in the same room
That's
for
Johnny
5
right
years.
there. No, Johnny, that's what you look like. You
Oh,
like
yeah.
Smithers. Stop playing with me.
You haven't seen each other.
Exhibit A. Johnny Shattuck.
That is my mind right there. I'm not gonna bullshit
Look at
you.
him. Look
Mr.
at him.
Burns.
Mr. Burns ass.
So,
Crouching popsicle.
We
hidden
haven't
roofie.
we haven't seen each other in almost 5 years, and he
Ralph said-
slept the whole time.
Nah, listen.
Yeah, I
Ralph
was
said-
feeling some type of way,
Yo,
so I
Ralph
stuck
said-
the lollipop in his mouth.
Yo, Ralph said, Don't forget Jay-Z.
Facts. Thanks, Raph.
Yo. Hey, listen.
Shout outs to Raph.
Talk about Jay-Z.
Feeling that?
Yo, keep his name out your mouth. You know that he got niggas that make niggas strip?
Yo, listen, babe.
You know that he got niggas. He got niggas that make niggas strip. He takes dipping sauces out of sets, nigga. You understand what I just said? He takes dipping sauces out of sets, bro.
Ralph said
dead ass. Know what I mean?
Said
Nah, we ain't doing that.
Ralph said he disappeared at the same time.
Nah, he's always been on his own, doing his own thing.
That's what Ralph is saying.
He only show up to brunches.
Saying.
Just because Diddy get drunk at brunches and shit and scouts,
Yo,
others
he's
that he
doing
can
more than
fucking
getting
snatch and everything from Jay-Z's brunch
That
parties.
dude's clapping fucking cheeks more than
Real
getting
shit.
drunk.
That's wild, bro.
Yo,
he really is, bro.
Yo, he said clapping cheeks. Pause, man. Look, listen. You guys didn't
No
hear
Diddy.
that
No
audio.
Diddy.
You
No
guys
Diddy.
didn't hear that fucking
No Diddy.
audio.
No
I heard
Diddy.
that audio.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
Just because he's showing up at the
Anyway,
brunches.
anyway, Chad,
You know what I'm
Chad would
saying?
beat the
'Cause he
shit out of Motley Crue's fucking Michelin Man.
Look, listen. I think Motley Crue is a great band. I think what they
The band, yes.
I appreciate the music they have contributed to the genre of metal and rock. I think it's probably sometimes it's like, you know what I mean. If you want, teach people about what you did instead of just trying to go back on stage and perform it. Sit down with the people. Sit down with the cameraman and talk about your craft and what kind of guitar you use. What was the tone? What was the amp you used? Why did you do this? Why did you do that? Instead of trying to reperform it, museum it, make it an art, make it a craft. And I think that's a lot of things. A lot of people want to get back on the stage and
leave some artifacts.
Leave some artifacts. Let's see how you really created it. And that's what I say. Like that's what I do now. Currently, I teach people about what I'm doing with music. So I don't know why this man thinks this elderly man thinks he can get back on the stage and do what he does. But maybe he has a point to prove. And maybe that's his dream and life's goal, to continue to be old and hurt your back while on stage. But if you want to do that, man, more power to you, because you're not going to get the bread that as the songs will make on its own from doing the shows. If you just sat back and teach people about it, you can get bread from just doing that. You created it. It's your music. So Ralph said he disappeared at the same time. Guys, we got Nets on the line right now. We got. I would like to talk about the fact.
Disappeared probably in I don't even want to name. He has a whole list. Rita Ora, many other
Yeah, he does.
Like, that's what he does. You know what I mean? He doesn't do niggas.
I didn't see this.
That's
but
like
this is really
that's
sad.
like if you invite Elton John to a party and shit and everything, that means you involved with what the fuck he like and to do.
No, I could dig it.
He does his own thing.
I could definitely dig it. Well, I don't know if you guys remember this. This happened not too long ago at the Baltimore Bridge. One of the boats allegedly lost power and crashed into the bottom of the bridge, knocked it down completely. This is really devastating and hard to see because it was people on that bridge, man.
Yep.
It was people on that ship, and it was people probably in that water fishing. Things were going on. It's a lot of speculation about this whole incident.
Who died?
They haven't reported.
Well, 6
anything
people
yet.
have been pulled up. I don't know what the story is now.
The cargo ship rammed into the Baltimore Francis Scott Key Bridge,
Because it was too
span
tall
to collapse. It was
the bridge was too low.
The bridge was
and
too
they tried
low.
to make it.
The cargo ship wasn't big enough. 8 construction workers were filling potholes on the bridge when the crash happened. 2 were rescued soon after the collapse. Divers recovered the bodies of 2 others, and the other 4 are presumed dead.
Damn.
Jeffrey Princer, executive vice president of Bronner Bill, just said they were working in the middle of the span when he collapsed. That's crazy.
How could you time that?
2 of the construction workers who were on the bridge were rescued. The bodies of 4 and the 6 others were still missing. Thursday, searchers recovered the bodies of 35-year-old Alejandro Hernandez Fuentes and 26-year-old, I said that shit right too, with the R's and everything, and 26-year-old Dorlin Ronaldo Costello Cabrera on Wednesday. Man, they had the Latino homies out there working their ass off.
It was all like, that's fucked up.
Crazy. They had the homies out there like that. just stuck like that.
Look. The workers came from Maryland area, from Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico. Yo, they fucking wild.
That's crazy.
They're like, if you want to be over here, we gonna risk you test subjects.
Yep, that's crazy. They did the homies.
So am I hearing setup?
I'm not hearing. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying.
Nah, that's a conspiracy at that point.
Let's not get into the conspiracy theories.
Let's
not do that today.
The workers were out there working, trying to get right, and
Correct.
it was a dangerous bridge.
Yeah.
And
they were the ones that were at risk.
Yeah,
they were the ones that were at risk, and they just happened to be.
I hope that was a high-paying job because that's definitely not a
no. You know,
not a low-level thing.
They get them for the
You know
low.
what I mean?
Anything you get out the country and shit and everything, and having this, you got
bridge maintenance isn't a joke. Like
yeah, no, I can agree with that.
You get it for the low.
You get it for the low.
They got them for the low.
They got those workers for the low. You can.
They got them for the low. They got them for the low, bro.
No, I definitely.
And they're gonna settle and shit because the money that it is and everything. That even if it's for the low, it's still high back where they from.
Yeah.
You know, they still take care of their families and to build shit and everything, and to do, you know, when they send shit back home, because they make sure they send shit back home.
Yes, they do. They give it back to their family.
They make sure they get back to their home, man.
So just think, you're on this. You're from your home country. You come to Maryland. You come to go work, and this is what happens.
The Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore collapsed overnight when a container ship leaving the port of Baltimore lost power and crashed into one of the columns supporting the bridge, causing the entire thing to come down into the water. So we know that there were at least 8 people,
how did he get that on TikTok?
workers,
That's crazy.
filling potholes on the bridge at the time of the collapse.
It's like they were there to see it.
That's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
They were there to see it, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
It's like it was timed just right, like for them to wait for it. They were waiting for it.
Notification about the ship losing power, and
so when you say that setup shit and everything, I ain't saying it was a setup, but like, why the fuck they just like randomly just like
Pat in the comments
waiting
just
and
made
everything like
really important.
What did Pat say?
Pat said in the comments something very important. He said that pilot needs to lose his license and be charged with manslaughter.
Probably should.
At that time,
no reason he should have been on that course with that bridge.
They have propellers and emergency generators in case they lose power to keep steering just in case. And I'm not throwing that as a conspiracy theory. These are actual facts on boats that these cargo ships have fail safes for this reason. And you can even whatever on your own time check it that like it did lose power, it came back on to power. It had enough time to jettison itself out of that. How did it lose power? I don't care. It's probably irrelevant.
What was the cargo?
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it in a video. One of the first videos that you'll ever see of this thing, of like it's a long video, and it comes from like left to the center, and it's this boat that loses power halfway through and then gains power again.
That's crazy.
The Port of Baltimore is closed. It is a major
I don't know if it happened on purpose or not. I don't think so.
Look at the metal twisting on the boat.
There's no reason for this to happen on purpose. There's no reason to have this happen on purpose.
I don't think that happened on purpose.
But that being said, that being said, this is the major road contributor for imports all around the country for like foods and produce and stuff.
I heard Diddy knows what's on that boat.
No Diddy. Wait, reports found on the boat. No Diddy. Sorry, didn't find him.
Oh, did I say that too early? Am I fucked up?
That is a distraction. You are correct because that just so happened to happen around the same time. Like, hey, oh no, a bridge collapse, which is bad because people died, and that's unfortunate because actual people are in the folly of this. But in the grand scheme of things, it sucks that things happen at the exact same time. Welcome to the 4Shxts, where we talk about everything you don't want to talk about.
Like the fact that Louis Gonzague Jr., first black man to win supporting actor Oscar, dies at 87. The first black man to ever win an Oscar has recently passed away. Shout out to him. This is a tribute to him. Just to let everybody know, this gentleman has been a part of the Hollywood community for years. He's been in some of your favorite black movies, and we just want to give a little bit of tribute to him.
Look, they're even hiring.
Except for that damn ad that always be popping up.
Motherfucker. Hate these ads. Suck dick ads.
Look what he played in. First cousin Neil goes out, told the AP the actor that died in Santa Monica, California. A statement from the family has been gone since died. No cause of death was revealed. He was 87 years old. I think this is some news that we need to know about. He was the first black man to do that. Became the third black Oscar nominee in the supporting actor category in 1983. Marine drill instructor and an officer and a gentleman opposite. He was in the Marine, and he became an actor.
Word up.
So they loved him and supported him. Gospel said winning an Oscar didn't change the fact that he was an all-star. More than anything, it was a huge affirmation of my position as a black actor. Recently, he played an obscene Partridge in the 2023 remake of The Color Purple. Oh, he was in The Color Purple. It kind of like Denzel's pops. If Denzel Washington pops was out here that day,
look, they're even hiring freelance tax experts on Fiverr.
Man, them damn advertisements. This is the 4Shxts podcast, man, where we talk about the crap.
We're in the shits.
Crap that you don't want to talk about, man. I appreciate everybody that tuned in and gave their insight. We got an hour in. I am Goodbarz. To the back of me and on the left and backhand side of me is my brothers,
Axile,
Johnny,
and my big brother outside the door is Beneficial Bank Carter. If you guys want to be a part of the show, please hit us up. Let us know what you want to do. Much love to everybody that's been a part of this
Hold up before we go anywhere.
Well, we got to talk about Axile. Talk to him.
We just to keep people in the know that I forgot what day it was. We sometime in either April or June, the Mike Tyson event that is being streamed. We are streaming that here live as it is, and we are going to be full on experiencing it as you with us. Come experience it with us because we want to know your thoughts and probably laugh our asses off at Jake Paul's probably death.
Yes, we will be streaming the Jake Paul beat up a hopefully. Now look, I'm gonna tell you straight.
It gonna happen.
I'm gonna tell you straight like this: if Mike Tyson falls, it's because he's getting that bag. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. And if you're getting that bag, man, get your bag, brother. Get your bag, brother. Salute. I ain't even mad at him if you fall. I'm not even gonna be mad. Get your bag. Pat says, "Damn, imagine being on the ship while getting a BJ and your shit gone." Damn, Pat. I guess so, man.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Ba 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 ba. Hold on, we're gonna end on that note. Hold on, is it The Price is Right? I don't know how to play that on piano. So we can get that. I love you guys so much. Thank you for being a part of the family. Pat says he's a savage.
Welcome
He's a
to
sat
Flat Earth
savage.
School.
He's a Pat
This
savage.
is where you learn how the future works. Where the whole point of
And that's how we're gonna end the night, guys. No Diddy. We love y'all. Peace.
Play it again.
Bang! Bang! Right, Chuck Axile.
Shawty play, make that shit hard.
OMG and back, you can't believe it. Remember I was down, you picked me up and fuck a feature. Oh bitches like, remember me, I'ma act like I ain't meet you. I call it how I see, R.I.P. to my cousin D-Bro. OMG and back, you can't believe it. Remember I was down, you picked me up and fuck a feature. Oh bitches like, remember me, I'ma act like I ain't meet you. I call it how I see, R.I.P. to my cousin Misha. OMG and back, you can't believe it. Remember I was down, you picked me up and fucking feature. Host for everybody like Keisha, man, she a eater. Oh bitches like, remember me, I'ma act like I ain't meet you. Call it how I see, R.I.P. to my cousin Misha. Activist